to the audience.
We have an audience of one. I think this is going to be my angle because the last time we recorded, I felt very insecure about my marshmallow body.
That's why I'm under a blanket because of
Ma'am?
my marshmallows.
Well, it was meatball, but I felt like I don't know.
Wait, you think I was a meatball?
We were the meatball cast last episode.
Oh, shit.
So
we're Italiano?
Yeah, we're Italian. Okay. We're Mamma Mia Inc. I need to ask you a burning question.
No, it's not burning right now.
Okay. Do you think pets can have autism?
Are you trying to say something about Scarlett?
Maybe I'm trying to say something about my cat.
Oh, yeah. I think pets can have autism.
Do you think their brains are like developed enough? Because can hamsters and lizards have it?
Oh no, those are barely pets. Those are barely animals. Those are vermin.
Why would you say that? Anyways,
the only thing that
look at her face.
So adorable.
I'm not going to pan the camera over, but just know that she looks a little suspicious right now.
No. Oh, well, that's not cool that you're trying to diagnose my dog.
I'm not diagnosing her with anything. I'm thinking that my cat has problems because she doesn't like pate food. Like she doesn't like soft, wet food. Uh-huh. So the vet was like, "Oh, get her chunks."
So it's not passing the texture test.
Yeah, she's not passing the texture test. I don't think so. Yeah, something's wrong with her. What's wrong with her? I don't know. Many of things.
Are you standing up? Are you doing stand up now?
I'm doing stand up now.
Oh shit!
But it's just me standing up.
Wow. Are you also gonna make a joke about your fan base and then say you don't need them?
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say, "Fuck all my fans, all 2 of them, including Scarlett and Sergio."
I think bringing a domestic violence joke really just.
You think it's the piece of resistance?
It's a piece of resistance. Yes. That's not exactly what
you
you're
didn't
saying.
say anything.
No, I didn't say anything.
No.
Just like that asshole.
Period.
Period blank slay.
Exactly. Slaying the boots house down. Diva down, as I've been saying all week. The George Santos's cameos, I think, is the only thing that's keeping me alive.
Isn't it kind of wild? By the way, we haven't even introduced what we today.
We haven't.
But let me get this. Isn't it wild that one day that he was a cameo, he started at $75.
Yeah.
But in the middle of the day, he was at $150, and he ended the day at being at $200. $200 for
Chin
a cameo.
up.
Chins up.
You go to Harvard.
Chins up, because that man has more than one chin.
He's a loser. Oh, he does. But don't we all?
That's what we do. I mean, it's not hypocritical if I say it.
Will you scoot closer to be in frame? Because I don't want to move the camera. There we go. Okay, now you're in frame.
I wasn't in frame before.
You're the problem. It's me. I don't know.
It's me. I don't even forgot the lyrics.
You don't even know the lyrics. And you went to her concert.
I know.
With your sister.
This is going to be 3 times that I was going to bring it up.
3?
Yeah, rules of 3. That's why jokes.
Wow.
I guess that's why it didn't come out, because rules of 3 will be dead by then.
Interesting. Will you describe to the all 2 listeners what you're drinking and why you chose to drink that drink?
I am drinking red Kool-Aid, also known as cherry Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
And I chose to drink it because I have packets in there that are about to expire. So
Kool-Aid expires?
Yes, Kool-Aid expires.
Not to me.
Just like everything.
No. Okay, everything does expire technically, yes. But as a diehard mold eater,
yeah,
nothing expires.
Oh, your favorite meal is mold. I met you. You were eating a bowl of mold.
Exactly. That's just my meal of choice. Is mold. Is exactly to eat the bacteria, to eat all of it.
You're so different for that.
Honestly, I'm one of the quirky girls. I'm not like other girls.
I
eat mold.
No, you're different.
I'm different.
So what are we doing today?
Today we're recording a podcast.
Yeah, and we are.
We're just Slayin? Question mark?
Force the introduction. Yes.
Oh yeah, we are almost 5 minutes in. That's true. Okay, yeah. I'm your hostess, but the leastest, Cecilia, or whatever I like to call me, as long as not rude. And I guess my co-host and my best friend and my platonic life partner is here as well, Scarlett.
Oh, that's fucked.
You thought I was gonna be nice for a second. Sergio, how are you doing today? And let us know any burning details you've been holding from me specifically, because you did say you had something to share that you have yet to share with me in our almost 48 hours of hanging out with each other.
Well, here's the thing. I totally forgot about this because I was saving this to tell it on the podcast.
But did you write anything on your notes? Because I have things in my notes I can actually share it. And
I don't write anything on my notes because I like to go off the cuff. I'm like Matt Rife, you know?
Who's that?
the comedian that everyone's shitting on because do you not know about the Matt Rife stuff that's going on?
No comment. Continue.
So I'm like Kim. I do my crowd work,
Okay.
make domestic violence jokes, and then I say that women fucking suck.
Honestly, yeah, true. That's fuck women.
He didn't really say that women suck, but making a domestic violence joke is pretty much saying that
being like, you know what, fuck women. I hate all women.
So fuck him. He's not funny.
Yeah, fuck him.
He's just really good looking, but that's all because of surgery.
I have 3 things that I want to share. Oh, let me add a 4th thing.
There's a thing about a small child in there.
There is a thing about a small
Is
child.
that right?
Yes, but nothing bad.
Okay, let me allude to the thing we were talking about.
Okay, you say your piece and I'm going to write down my note.
So I'm here to say, unfortunately, I will be leaving the podcast.
Period. Let's go.
And I will be starting my own podcast called We're Not Just Slaying.
We're not just slaying?
No.
This is slanderous.
No, it's not, because
How are you going to record without a camera?
I'll hire someone.
You're gonna get a house next year, maybe possibly.
Hopefully.
How are you gonna afford a whole live camera crew?
And if I have a studio, I technically can afford it, right?
If
I convert a bedroom into a studio, it's called affording it.
Even Scarlett's sick of your bullshit. She's like, "What the fuck is he saying?"
So anyway, no, the real thing I was going to tell you about. So the day I was leaving home,
Yes.
after Thanksgiving break,
Yes.
I stopped for gas because you gotta get gas. So I could drive 4 hours.
Gas,
right?
ass, or grass.
So I was getting gas. This lady comes up. I forgot her name already.
Was she a Christian woman?
She was a Christian woman. And she comes up to me and goes like, and her Spanglish. I'm not trying to make fun of her.
She says, Sergio.
She said, I was just in my car. Bitch was literally just next to me. And
She was not in her car.
She was in her car, but she was sitting in there.
Okay.
And she's like, God just spoke to me and said, you need this book.
What book did she give you? The Bible?
No. Hold up. You're getting ahead of yourself. It's kind of worse than the Bible.
It's worse than the Bible?
It's kind of pathetic.
Okay, continue.
Compared to the Bible. And she's like, what's your name? And I was like, well, if God spoke to you, he must have given you my name, right? She looked at me.
Horrible.
Well, I mean, I was already pissed off by it, right? Just don't come up to someone and talk about God to them.
Okay.
And so she's like, yeah, but what's your name? And I was like, my name is Sergio. So she's like, oh, Sergio. And I was like, okay, yeah.
I knew it.
That's how you say my name anyway in Spanish,
I'm
right?
a witch.
And she's like, God said to give you my book.
Oh, her book?
Her book. That's why it says more pathetic than the Bible.
Oh, no.
And she gave me this book that's like...
Did you keep it?
No, I threw it in the trash. I'm right in front of her too. But let me get to it. And she's like, God said to give me you my book. And I looked at it and it had like maybe... It was an okay design, like clip art you put together. Ran pretty easy.
Canva, PowerPoint-esque?
No, Canva's a little bit better than clip art.
Okay, so she just did this shit in like Microsoft.
Yeah. Okay. And her name is in huge... It's in a bigger font, than the title of the book.
I love that.
And she's like, God said to give you this. She's like, do you believe in God? And I was like, no, I don't believe in God.
No, I'm different.
And she's like,
I believe in Satan.
I'm quirky.
I'm different.
I'm a quirky girl.
I don't believe in Jesus.
And she's like, well, why is it that you don't believe in God? And I was like, well, there's a lot of things, right? And
you didn't have to say any of this to her, though. Well,
let me, because she kept on making conversation with me. See, so I thought by saying I don't believe in God,
you thought that would stop her.
Yeah, it would have stopped the conversation.
And it did the opposite.
It didn't. So she's like, here's the book. And she grabbed my hand and she forced the book into me. I was like, no, give it.
So she's like,
yeah, she literally shoved it into my hand.
I don't like that. That's
she
weird.
Grabbed my hand and put it in my hand.
Oh, she manhandled you. She woman-handled you.
She woman-handled me. Wow.
Making strides for womankind.
Breaking the glass ceiling.
She really is.
So anyway, I was like, no, I rather you give the book to someone who needs it or wants it, right? Because I don't want it because
I don't want your fucking book, lady.
I was like, it's going to end up in the trash. I literally told her. So I was like, maybe by telling her she's going to keep the book and give it to someone else, right?
She didn't get the hint.
And she's like, no, you got to keep the book. And I was like, okay, well, just letting you know, once you let go of my hand, it's going into the trash. She was still holding my hand at this point.
She was holding your hand?
Well, she was holding my hand.
So
to give
she
me
was
the book.
manhandling.
Yeah.
She was forcing your hand out to
pretty
take
much.
the book.
Yeah.
I don't like that. That's weird.
And she was like, once you let go of my hand, I'm going to throw it into the trash. She's like, no, God said you need to read it because it's going to change your heart. And I was like,
God said, don't throw that book away. Actually,
I was like,
Sergio.
I'm not going to read it. I can't read. That's literally what I literally can't read it. And I hate this stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's going into the trash. She's like, no, read it. So I was like, okay. She let go of my hand finally. And I literally walked it into the trash can. I was like, and I looked right at her.
You slam dunked it.
Threw it in there.
You went.
I was like, see, I told you it's gonna go into the trash.
Wow. So you weren't open to the word of the Lord.
No, I'm not.
Your heart, your soul, and your mind, and your ears, and your whole was close to the Lord.
Oh, it's tight shut for the Lord.
Oh,
it's because I went to church for 14 years. I don't need to.
14 out of your 27-year life.
Yeah, I don't need
so
to.
So you've been 13 years God free. You would say
God free since 2013.
No.
14?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
It's math. It's on a Saturday. We don't want to do math.
Maybe
on
2012.
Saturday. Maybe.
When the world was supposed to end.
Yeah.
What did her book say? Do you remember the title?
No, don't remember.
Do you remember her name?
I just looked. The only thing I looked at was
the
cover. The cover. What was the cover? Which was a sunset kind of situation. Mm-hmm. But it was like gradients of sunset. So it was like it started with the dark blue, purple, orange, yellow.
Pink, yeah,
and then you had the little hills that were green, right?
Oh, that's kind of cute.
And then her title, her name, which was in gold font.
Ew.
Big gold font.
That does. I feel like white or black would have been better. If it's at the bottom of the gradient, yeah. Not me critiquing her book like I fucking care.
But
anyways,
yeah, I just ended in the trash.
R.I.P. Random lady's book. But also, like, don't harass people. You know.
I felt very harassed.
You were harassed, literally.
I did not appreciate it, but at least I'm more honest than she is because I told her it's gonna go into trash.
You're not a phony. You're not a liar,
and
you're
she
not
still pushed her church bullshit onto me.
Yeah, so. You're not using the fucking Lord's name to push your own personal agenda, which is also not very Christian of her.
Nope.
She's not a Christian.
And by the way, if she really wanted me to read something that was church related, give me a Bible. Don't give me a book by you.
I would have rather wanted the Bible. I thought she was going to be like, this is for you. And it's just like a little Bible. But
it's a pocket Bible.
Oh, a pocket Bible would have been
I would have loved a pocket Bible because you know what?
Corinthians.
At least that's not like self-published bullshit.
That's
true. It is bullshit.
It's published by other people.
Yeah. But it's not that personal opinion agenda,
Your personal opinion agenda, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you had an interesting situation. I had several interesting situations.
Oh, I thought you were talking about something. I didn't know that you were considering an interesting situation about me.
I think that was interesting. So from December 9th, no, that's today.
We're
my
going
bad.
Down the list. Okay.
My bad. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go down the list. When is the last time I wrote something in this thing? Okay, it's not telling me. So let's just put that back where it goes. There's 4 things on here, including one from today. So I have a new job.
Yes.
If I haven't said it already, I've quit 3 jobs this year. I now have another. I work 7 days a week. By the way,
we still have 3 more weeks to go in the year, and you might quit another one.
Honestly, I'm so close to quitting one of my jobs. I'm always close to quitting because every time something inconvenient happens to me at this fucking job, I'm like, I hate this fucking job. Oh, also something I haven't even. Oh, I told John this. I don't think I told you this. This can also go in my list of things. Me and my boss were putting up the truck together, which basically means when a pallet of product comes, it gets placed in a cooler or a freezer, and then you have to take everything off of the pallet and put it on the shelves, remove the pallet from the freezer or the cooler, right?
Yes.
Super simple.
Where does the pallet go afterwards?
Pallet goes in the pile of pallets on top of the pallet jack.
Consumer waste. Okay.
No, not really. They get reused a lot.
They get reused?
If there anything that gets reused a lot, specifically with like logistics and transportation, it's the pallets. Okay. Surprisingly. She was so my boss is easily like fucking 5'11". This bitch could be a basketball player. She's putting up
5'11's considered basketball
for women.
Stature for you?
For women.
Okay. Maybe,
as someone who is 5'2",
maybe for the WNBA.
As someone who is 5'2", 5'3", 5'4" on a good day, right? Maybe 5'5".
How do you go from 5'2", 5'3", 5'4" for 5'5"?
Depending on what shoes I'm wearing.
Okay.
Because my
it's not you. It's a shoe then.
It's the shoe, exactly.
It's not you. What's your height?
But on my ID.
What's your height? When you go to the doctors and you take your shoes off, what is your height?
They say 5'3".
Then you're 5'3"?
I think I'm 5'2".
You're not 5'?
People listen to me. People who say they're 5'5", 5'4", we're the same height with shoes off. How does that make sense? They're lying about their height.
Are you sure you're not lying about your height?
Maybe it's my hair. Maybe they're counting my hair. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. Also, I feel like I'm rocking the Peggy Hill haircut. Shout out King of the Hill. Love that franchise.
Oh, you kind of
right?
are. Yeah.
My hair's
kind of. Now that you just mentioned it. I know. The show's getting rebooted, right?
It is?
Yeah, it's getting rebooted.
I love King of the Hill. Okay, circling back to my original topic because I always forget and I go on a million tangents.
Yeah. You hate tall women. Yes.
I hate tall women. Fuck you big bitches. Y'all should be in the basketball league. So my boss easily overshadows me by at least 5-6 inches, right?
Not by position at work, but also by height.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm putting something down below on the bottom shelf, and she's putting something up on the top shelf.
Yeah.
But something falls, and a full box falls on my fucking dome. And luckily, nothing. It hurts like a bitch. My glasses knock off my face.
Okay.
My boss apologizes to me to the next 5 minutes.
You know what I would have done?
She didn't do it in malice. Would you have fallen on the floor?
Yeah, I would have fallen on the floor. And when I go like, I'm suing your workplace.
Fun, awesome, cool fact. You can't sue the workplace. As soon as you are an employee, you like sign away your rights to sue. I don't think that's true.
That's not.
Okay.
That's
I don't think that's true. But like, it also just makes it really icky, like hard to do so.
Yeah, it's icky.
They make it a lot of hard things to do because you also workers' comp doesn't exist anymore. They pay for your ER bill and that's it. You don't
Okay, but at least you're getting something paid.
Something paid, yeah, but like they don't get more paid time off. With my fucking brain injury, which is probably why I'm more empathetic or less empathetic. I don't know.
But you're not nice to me, so it's not really a hidden.
I'm more evil, some would say. So I thought I had a nosebleed, but it was just my boogers. So that was awesome.
Was that one of the things on your list?
My boogers? No, that's not on the list. I just wanted to mention that my boss almost killed me in the freezer. Cool. If anybody cares. So
we don't.
So somebody should care. So my job isn't too far from my apartment. It's like a 5-minute drive, 30-minute walk, right?
It's far. I would say that's a far walk.
It's at least 10 blocks. I think. Yeah, I think so.
What is a block?
A block is a street.
Aye.
The silence. You had to think about it.
Yeah, I had to think about it.
Well, you also don't. When you growing up, did you walk a lot everywhere? Like, would you say like, oh, I'm just gonna go down the block and it's like at the corner store?
My mom used to like.
Would y'all go for walks?
I mean,
like go to the park?
Yeah.
Or she drove everywhere?
She didn't drive when I was younger.
Slay. Yeah. Anyways, so I walk home and there's an element. There's like, no matter where you are, I feel like in Dallas, especially like if you live in East Dallas or South Dallas, there's schools everywhere. Private, public.
Yeah, it would suck if there weren't schools inside the city.
Anyways, that's not the point I'm making, you fucking bitch. The point I'm saying is that there's many a school everywhere, regardless of where you go in our vicinity.
Yep.
So whenever I walk home, there's like 3 different schools, right? There's like a Montessori one, and then there's
also the Spanish Learning Center.
There's a public, the Spanish Learning Center, the YMCA, the WCMA, whatever, or no, whatever. The YWCA, the Young Women's Christian Association. So I'm walking home, right? And then for some reason, it's like around the time for pickup. So like there's just lines wrapped around all the fucking main streets. And there's children, of course, getting picked up by their parents. And there's like 17 different school crossing guards for whatever reason. And there's a child.
You gotta make sure the kids walk the street safely.
Yeah, you have to make sure they get run over specifically. Yeah. So there's a child. Do you know what Huggy Wuggy is, or do you know what Poppy Playtime is?
No.
So it's
I don't know why I said it like that, but no, I do.
Why are you scared? It's not that scary. It's meant for kids. So Huggy Wuggy is basically like a tall, fuzzy blue creature with spiky teeth, a big red mouth, and big old eyes. Right? Think of it like evil Cookie Monster. This small child has evil Cookie Monster puppet. And it's just like making little mouths and stuff like that. And my favorite part of it is that like he's talking to the crossing guard, the little boy, and he's like, "Don't be scared." Puppet? Through the puppet, yeah. He's like, "Don't be scared. It's just a toy." And then he's like, and the crossing guard is like, "Oh, it's okay. Thank you for telling me." Like pretending to be scared.
You know what that to me makes me think of?
What?
That puppet's possessed.
I thought it was a very endearing moment. I thought it was very cute.
I think it's that puppet is gonna end up possessing that kid. And then we're gonna have someone needs to stop that kid.
Anyway, we're going down the list.
Okay.
My favorite part. So I'm not gonna say where. I can't be too specific about one of my other jobs because it's like one of one. And so if
one of one.
Yeah. So if I say what it is, people will know where I am and they're gonna find me. And I don't want people to find me.
Yeah, but you could just say what you do, which is like.
Anyways, so there was a bake sale at one of my jobs recently, and one of our coworkers who like works on a different floor was very sweet and paid for our stuff for the bake sale, so we were able to get breakfast for free, which is very nice. That was very sweet of him. He didn't have to. Shout out Christian, he's nice.
Why are we giving shout outs on our podcast?
I'm gonna beat
This
you up.
isn't a shout out podcast.
This is the shout out to all my autistic pets podcast. There was, thirdly, going down the list, continuing, completely ignoring you. Mm-hmm. There was a naked man in the laundry room.
Now this is interesting.
Now, so I was.
This is what you should have led with.
You're right. I shouldn't have talked about a child. I should have talked about a naked
You
man.
should have
a grown,
led
tall,
with this
scary naked man.
Okay.
So I don't have a washer and a dryer connection or like a washer and dryer in my apartment. You know where I live. It fucking sucks. But there is a laundry facility literally adjacent to where I live. So I open my door. There's neighbors, stairway, boom, laundry facility. I get dropped off at one of my jobs at like 5 or 6 in the morning, right? Mm-hmm. John's coming home and he goes to like unlock the door and there's like a movement sensor. So like whenever you're in the laundry room and someone's in there and you're moving, of course the light's going to be on. Sometimes it'll just turn off randomly, but it'll turn back on as soon as you start moving. For some reason, one of our neighbors, and mind you, John, we know most of our neighbors who live in there, the people who've been there forever, and then all the new people, right? We see everybody every other day.
But not naked, usually.
Usually not naked. Okay. He was at least 6'1", 6'2", Caucasian.
Yes.
Skinny fat, described as
John.
What
is skinny fat?
So he had thin arms and
chubby
thin
thighs?
legs, thin-ish legs like calves, and then meaty thighs, and then a bit of a beer belly.
Okay.
So think like a slender man, but that drinks on the weekends. Okay. Alcoholic slender man. Exactly. Who was taking off his underwear or putting on underwear in the laundry room. And John saw his penis and his buttocks. Okay. In addition to the nipples and everything else.
Okay, but what is the most offensive thing? That he saw a penis or the nipple? What was more offensive?
What was more scandalous?
Yeah.
I would probably say the butt cheeks.
The butt cheeks? Opinion. Really?
Because what if he didn't wipe? What if he had toilet paper? What if he was just thinking of the bathroom? What if he shat in the the laundry facility? There are many details that we are missing, and I'm concerned about every single one of them. Why was he naked?
Maybe he needed clothes.
Where did the alcoholic slender man come from? Why are you doing your laundry naked? Why don't you have? You can put. Everybody has secret clothes, right? A pile of clothes that you don't wear anymore, or like stuff or like your laundry day clothes, right?
Yeah.
You can. There's a thrift store down the street from where I live.
But what if he
There's a Target,
for example,
there's
not
another
to defend
Target.
this man because
there's an Aldi. Aldi sometimes has
not
clothes.
to defend the nudist.
You can defend the naked slender man.
But let me just say this.
Okay.
What if he was gonna do laundry and he shat himself and his only last clean pair of underwear?
And his last pair of underwear. You think that's what it was?
He's like, well, I'm gonna do laundry. I might as well do it nude in the middle of the night.
He had to drop trowel at 4 a.m, 5 a.m.
Yeah, because no one else is doing laundry.
When he didn't think anybody else was gonna be awake.
But so it's really John's fault that he walked in onto this.
But you would think, I would feel like 2 or 3 in the morning is when it's less active. 5, 6, 7, I feel like that's when everybody's waking up.
What day of the week it was?
It was like a Thursday.
This man is all in his right to be naked in the laundry room.
On a Thursday morning?
Yes, it's not Saturday.
I think you're wrong. Naked man, wherever you are.
Naked man.
Please keep your clothes on. I don't want to see your penis.
Why are you doing your laundry naked?
Why are you doing your laundry naked?
That's honestly why I want to know why he was doing his laundry naked.
Yeah, like did he shit himself several times?
I believe he shot him on his last clean pair.
Maybe he shot himself twice because he like had the underwear inside out, and then he had accidentally shit himself again, and then he's like, all right, I just gotta put it back in the washer. It's just a lot, but also just like take a shower. At least have a towel wrapped around you.
Okay, but are you trying to insinuate that this man was dirty?
I'm trying to insinuate why you're naked in the laundry room. That's what I want to know.
Well, no, you're saying that. You're not insinuating that.
Don't be naked in the laundry room, please. I think that's the least. I think you could spare me that grace. I feel like.
Well, you didn't see it, so you were spared. John saw it.
But as close to John as I are, I can imagine it. Like
John saw it doesn't mean you saw it.
It projected and burned into my brain forever. No. So. Moving on to the 4th point, which is the last in my list of things I wanted to mention. Is this as
good as the last one, or is this worse than the last one?
I don't know. It's kind of.
Wait, is this as good as the last one, or is it as bad as the first and second point?
Well, I think the first and the second one are both endearing. Anyways,
I'm gonna kick that kid as a football.
Don't kick the kid, please. There was, I don't know if you have these signs in your neighborhood, but some areas of the neighborhoods do. My brain is shutting down.
Yeah, I know. I can tell.
It's just turning into mush. We'll have coyote sightings. Coyote sighting signs specifically.
There's no coyote sighting signs here,
but you've seen them, right?
I do believe one time last year during the winter, right before it got really cold.
Yep.
I was walking Scarlet at 5 in the morning and I saw a coyote.
You have to be careful because they'll eat your dog.
They were very friendly. They just ran past us and just didn't look back.
They probably ate all of the cats then, and then they're like, you know what? We don't need to eat Scarlet. We're fine. Do you think that dog could defend herself against a coyote?
She can't defend herself against a coyote. She's defended me against a raccoon, a pack of raccoons.
A pack of raccoons?
A pack of raccoons.
How many was them?
There's like 3 of them.
Okay.
That technically qualifies as a pack.
I guess.
It's more than 2. Technically a pack.
Hey Siri, what is a pack of raccoons called? A gaze.
Thank you, Siri.
So she said, if you couldn't hear it while we were listening, she said a pack of raccoons is called a gaze, Gaze or Gays.
Oh,
These are questions we need answered. Regardless, I have a picture to show you. So there have been coyote sightings down the street, like halfway towards
from where you live,
from former work. Okay. Yeah, and we've seen them, and then they like run back and they get scared, right? Because they're little bitches. Fuck coyotes. But as soon as John dropped me off this morning and he went back home, he was
attacked by a coyote.
There's a coyote in the parking lot.
Dang.
Yeah, these motherfuckers.
Wait, no, that's not a coyote.
That is a coyote.
It kind of looks like a bobcat.
Oh, it doesn't look like a bobcat. No, it's no. Look at the face. That's a coyote. That's not a bobcat.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, it is a coyote.
So he sent me like a frantic voicemail at like 6 in the morning, and it was like, babe, there's a fucking coyote in there. And so like apparently he had to intimidate it and he scared it. So we're thinking of either getting
a gun.
No, we're not gonna shoot a coyote. Well, I mean, they're just trying to get food, right?
Yeah,
but
just like
of course,
you and I.
Exactly. But also, like, it decimates. Okay, I mean, of course, nature has to run its course, right? Feral cats are gonna be everywhere, but also there are house cats. Sometimes people have indoor-outdoor cats.
Yeah.
Which is a whole nother issue and a whole bunch of other territory, right?
If you're gonna have an indoor cat, keep it as an indoor cat. Don't make it a outdoor cat as well.
Yeah, keep your cats inside, because in the past year and a half or 2 years, whatever, that I've lived here, there's been an increase of missing kitties, missing cats.
Do you think the coyotes
They
are? This is my conspiracy theory. The coyotes are getting together.
Yeah,
they're planning to catnap all these kitties,
and they're not eating them,
and they're just keeping them for ransom, and they just can't communicate the ransom.
What would coyotes do with kitties and they're not eating them? What use would coyotes have for human money?
Well, if I was a cartoonist,
if you were Wile E. Coyote, yeah, you would hold them hostage.
I will keep them as slaves.
To do what though? Kitty slaves?
I don't know. Build houses.
This is why you're a capitalist.
Cat entertainment.
Cat entertainment, perhaps.
Meowsitainment.
Anyways, yeah. So if you do live in the DFW area, there has been an increase of coyotes. Keep your pets, small animals, and kitties inside so they don't die or show up in your fucking parking lot. So we're either gonna buy like bear pee or like bottle John's pee and just spray it everywhere. Because apparently that's the only way to like keep them at bay, so that they don't enter more like public places.
Yeah, I understood that. I'm not dumb, but how's John's pee gonna do that? Do the same job?
Apparently, human pee is also a deterrent.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Don't I?
I guess.
I don't know.
I guess that's the thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure,
I mean,
sure,
would you rather it be your pee?
No.
Exactly.
I get pee shy whenever I need to pee.
You get pee. Oh, so you're not good at taking drug tests?
No.
I'm excellent at taking drug tests.
When someone requests a drug test, it's going to take me forever because I got to think about it.
What do you mean you have to think about it? Just drink a lot of water.
I can't.
No,
because then it wouldn't be a surprise.
You get shy bladder?
I literally say I'm pee shy.
Shy bladder. Do you have shy intestines? I feel like do you not poop at work? Do you poop at work?
Do I poop at work?
We're asking the real questions.
Talking about the topic I hate talking about.
No, I'm not talking about. Okay, well, I
hate
don't
talking
mind.
about going to the restroom. Whenever
You don't have to answer. It's okay.
I have to answer.
Okay.
I know you do for sure. I know you do.
100%.
I know you.
If I'm not pooping on the clock, I'm not living.
You know, I don't believe in time theft, so I try not to go to the restroom. But whenever I do have like two coffees,
you have an emergency,
then I have to go. So I guess it's I guess yeah, but only when I really have to go to. But you know what I've started to use? So there's 4 types of restrooms on each floor of my workplace.
4 types of restrooms?
Yes, there's a men's restroom, there's a women's restroom, there's the gender neutral restroom, and there's the gender neutral disability restroom.
Okay, so there's the big GN, the small GN, the ladies, and then the awful people.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I use the gender neutral restroom because that one locks and it's a single.
Oh, smart. So no one can interrupt you in peace.
No one can interrupt me.
They can't get in.
Nope. So I could go in there and fix my hair because I wear my
your AirPods
Max ones, and those fuck up my hair all the time when I take them off. So I go in there, fix my hair, and you know, gotta do what I gotta do.
There is someone that works at one of my jobs that always. So and here's the thing, it's biz cash for the people who work on the other floors, right? This motherfucker comes in joggers, a puffer, a fucking blank t-shirt, and big ass AirPod Maxes.
That's business casual.
No, that's not biz cash.
It's just casual.
It's just casual.
Well, we're supposed to dress in biz cash too, but I'm just going to tease.
But when you think of like office, right? But here's the thing: it's not advertisement.
It's not a creative field, right?
It's not a creative field. It's very strict. It's not like tech or anything, but you would think with the big wigs who are on the certain floors, why would you come in your pajamas? But maybe
those aren't really. When you say joggers, you mean like sweatpants? Joggers? Oh,
like what you're wearing. Exactly.
What I'm wearing today?
Yeah. That's not biz cash. That's your pajamas. Yeah. But here's the thing. Maybe they're like a senior associate or whatever. So maybe they can do what they want.
How do you lead by example? You can't lead with example by wearing sweatpants in the office.
But also it's the end of the year, so not many of them are coming in office, which they also like cut our hours, which also pisses me off because it's like, how am I gonna make money if I don't have to do stupid little shit for the people who work in the office?
Yeah, that's kind of stupid.
Yeah, but also you want to know how I bought a pan yesterday at H Mart?
Yeah.
We have
don't tell me you burned it already.
I haven't used it. Okay. That's my work pan. I'm gonna take it to work and I'm gonna
Why are you buying things for work?
Because there is a gym at work. And if I'm gonna
You're gonna cook inside the gym?
If I go to gym, right, there's also showers, which I think is very nice. Okay. So there's gym, shower, right? If for my 2024 routine, right?
Yes.
I'm going to gym at 5 a.m.
Okay.
Get ready. So 6 to 6:30 I'm showering. I go upstairs, right? It's 6:30. I'm getting ready. We have a hot plate that we use to make an in-house pumpkin sauce. I can use the hot plate to make me breakfast with my pan from H Mart.
Couldn't you just eat breakfast before you go to work?
If my plan is to do gym and shower before work, and I'm getting ready at work.
No.
Like, why not? I have breakfast.
Just make breakfast at home before you go.
No, I can't.
To the gym.
Why would you eat before you go to the gym?
Why do you eat protein powder before you work out? It's a pre-workout.
No, the pre-workout is the pre-workout. It's the chemicals.
Yeah.
The protein powder. Is for the post routine.
You just don't want to work out on a full stomach. That's what you're
saying. I feel like I get my best workout on an empty stomach.
Well,
in my opinion. Well, do you go to gym? What it would be? What's your infinite hiatus?
I'm taking a hiatus from the gym, but I'm gonna go to the store. I'm starting the gym next year for sure, but I'm gonna use my apartment complex's gym because
smart.
I don't want to spend money.
I don't know. See, that's what I was thinking about because there's also a gym across from one of my other jobs, but it's like $30 a month. That's a big investment if I'm not gonna go all the time.
Over there? Is that the gym you told me about today, where the screaming people are at?
The screaming people? No. That's like the weird CrossFit gym.
Okay.
Across from that, because there's like 3 shopping plazas, right? So there's one, and then there's another one that has the other big grocery store, and then
my bad.
And then what is this? This is hamburger. This is hot dog. So on this way is where there's more restaurants and then a bigger gym.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and it looks like a really nice facility, but here's the thing: I don't want to pay for a gym.
I don't really want to pay for a gym either. I really want to just start swimming.
Me too.
That's it. That's really what I want to do for a workout.
It's easy, and then
you burns. You can actually lose weight.
It burns more calories, especially if you're a meatball like us.
Yeah. And I'm a good swimmer in general.
You can swim?
I'm really good.
I can't swim.
I'm an excellent swimmer.
Okay, so if I drown, you're gonna save me?
Yeah, well, maybe.
You're definitely you're not.
Maybe just look at you drown.
Be like, bye, bitch.
But I mean, like, even if you drowned, like, if we weren't in a pool, I'll just look at you drown. I probably won't help you out. I'm not a good person.
That's okay. I think we've established that.
But like, they used to call me fat Michael Phelps. You know that, right?
Who? First of all, who called you that?
Everyone did.
Who's everyone?
Everyone in Houston.
Does Abby call you that?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. So you need to get back into your.
Yeah, like I even got a dealership, a sponsorship with Frosted Flakes, but they took it all. They no Wheaties. I mean, Wheaties.
Because you tested positive.
I tested positive
for drogas.
For drogas, yeah.
How tragic.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then I couldn't compete in the next Fat Olympics.
Not the Fat Olympics.
Yeah, they took that away from me too.
Yeah, it's different from the special and the regular Olympics.
Yeah, this is its own special thing.
Yeah, it's only for
it happens every
big
10
body
years.
beings.
Yeah, this happens every 10 years.
Not even. I feel like it should be every 8 years.
Oh, how are you supposed to gain weight in the years?
In 8 years?
Yes. It's every 10 years, so you're at your max weight every 10 years.
I feel like
you lost the plot of the fucking bit.
I was thinking about it because I was gonna say I feel like 8 years is good though because Nick Hikato and maybe possibly Trisha question mark like they gain and they lose a lot, but Nick so more consistently.
Is Nick losing weight?
He lost weight.
He did.
He doesn't have to use the breathing machine anymore.
The CPAP machine.
Yeah, he doesn't have to use the CPAP.
Are you sure?
It's pap smear. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, maybe it's a ruse. It also could be old videos, but also he's like a master manipulator, so I don't know how like. He's insane.
Is he is he in with the joke or is I've never understood if he's in with the joke or is he oblivious to what's going on?
He's a diabolical mastermind because if you watch his interview where he spends like a week with like the Texas Rancher boy, and like he can't get on the horses because the dad is afraid they'll break their backs, right? He goes into like brief depth where he breaks character and talks about it. He's like, well, I love theater. I love the drama of it all. So this is fun for me to do this. And that's all he says about it. He doesn't elaborate. I think though, but we have to watch it together. We have to watch I think they're 45 minutes or something.
I feel like we should make a special episode
all about Nick Hikato.
We watch it together and we comment about it after we watch it.
That'd be fun.
Something to put down next year.
Yeah, we should do that for 2025.
We also need to be a little bit more consistent, but
I work 2 jobs.
The holidays are crazy.
That's my excuse.
Also, it's the holidays.
It is the holidays. Also, happy birthday to me, a big 27.
Happy birthday to you. Yeah.
Out of all the gifts I received, which was I think only 3,
did mine's make you cry?
Yours was the best. I feel like it was for anyone who I'm gonna post a picture later because I kept forgetting. But it's a Nintendo Roosters Cafe hoodie, and then it's 4 cuppies of the roosters, and then a little roosters tote bag.
Yeah, and the keychain.
Which is on my keys somewhere.
Yeah.
But I can't show my keys for legal reasons because I have keys to places that I'm not supposed to have.
Yeah.
And also my apartment keys because people can take a picture, take it to a locksmith, and then they have a key to your apartment.
But how would they know where you live unless you're posting where you live all the time online?
That's true. But also, like, there's certain keys that go to certain doors, I feel like. I don't know.
No, I feel that's a lie, but okay.
Well, I guess if you live a more public lifestyle than I do, then it would be easy to find out where you live, I guess.
But why would someone want to break into your apartment?
I don't know. Why would somebody want to break into your apartment?
Well, I have a lot of shit here I
have at least 2 shits that are worth stealing.
1, 2...
Scarlett doesn't count.
9, 10, 11, 12,
oh God!
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that you can steal just in this room.
There's a lot of nerd stuff you can steal.
A lot of valuable nerd stuff.
Valuable. Vaginal even.
Vaginal, yeah. Some of the stuff can be a little bit vaginal.
I don't know how I feel about that.
How do I? But you're the one who brought it up.
I'm just trying to go with the flow. Okay, I'm a little delulu, a little dehydrated, a little caffeinated, and a little under the weather. I think
Are you sick? Do you think you're sick?
I think the K barbecue fucked me up. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, we did eat a lot. You ate a lot.
That was really fun.
ate a lot more meat than I did.
I was also really hungry the whole day. What sucks is that like I feel like about being so busy all the time is like I don't know why too. It's hard for me to wake up earlier than I should. So like I can always wake up at 4 a.m. Waking up at 3 is impossible for me because I've been like taking my time. So like,
well, your body is used to waking up at 4. That's what it is. And so if you wake up at 3, it's just gonna throw you off.
Yeah, that's true.
Did you wake up at 3 today?
I tried to wake up at 3:45 so that I can make me breakfast. Didn't work. So I just ate like discarded stuff for breakfast. It was pretty good though.
Yeah.
Like pastries. It's not bad. But it's hard for me because also like I've been kind of spacing out because I've been trying to like take my time, which basically means like fucking around for 30 minutes and just like breathing and thinking about what I want to do.
Could we talk about the K barbecue we had yesterday?
What do you want to talk about? You want to talk about our little side bitch of a waiter that wasn't our waiter but kept picking up our dishes?
I think he was actually fun.
You know what?
I thought he was fun.
I appreciate that he was an Ariana hater because there was no reason for him to say that, but also fuck him because he's like, that's bad luck, right? How about you mind your business, sir?
Well, also, I think he was trying to help you.
Honestly, you're probably right.
Yeah, so I don't think if anyone who tells you, that's bad luck, I don't think is out really trying to destroy your life.
You think they weren't being a low-key hater of me?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I love that he inputted his opinion about Ariana, just like
the way he was. I think also they were bored because there were so many servers that day too. Because the last time we were there, which was like I think 2 years ago,
but it was a whole different time we went to because
that's
we went
true.
at night.
It was in the nighttime. Yeah. There was very few servers.
But there was a wait list when we went last time, right?
There was we had to do a reservation. They weren't doing any reses, which honestly was kind of nice because we were just able to get in and get a table.
Yeah, exactly.
We didn't have to wait long.
But man. That steak that we didn't order that we had to eat was...
Oh my God. Fuck that steak.
Fucking killed me.
Twice it happened too. So the table next to us was also ordering a lot.
Yeah.
But mostly like it was a couple, but mostly the guy was eating a lot of it and he was cooking all of it, which I thought was really cute. They ordered a steak twice because they had, I guess, and the Ariana hater busboy.
Was he the one who fucked it up?
He fucked it up because he brought it to us twice. Because you looked at me and you're like, did you order a steak? And I was like, no, because we said we're not going to get the steak this time. Because the last time we got the steak, it fucked us up and we had to hide some of the food. Sorry, K barbecue. I had to. I couldn't finish it. Also, I asked for 2 orders of dumplings and they didn't bring them to me. And that
felt... But also you said the dumplings were like, all right.
They were just okay.
You didn't need 2 orders.
I didn't need 2 orders of dumplings.
You saved yourself.
But I wanted 2 orders of dumplings. So they had asked for a steak twice at the table next to us. And the Miss Ariana hater brought us the steak twice. Yeah. The first steak was big as fuck.
Yeah, and we didn't hear them. We didn't hear them the first time they ordered steak.
We didn't. Because and then the second time they asked for it, they asked our waiter. Yeah, they were like, "Hey, we haven't gotten our steak yet." And they were like, "Oh, okay, sorry, we'll get that in." And they brought a steak, but to our table again. And then we were just like, hey, we think this is y'all's. And then I was kind of upset because the steak that they got was smaller than our cut.
Smaller.
And Sergio was dedicated.
I was struggling to eat that
steak. Sergio was dedicated to eating the steak. And I was like, we can switch because I had a full thing of beef bulgogi and then spicy pork belly. Yeah. And I was also eating dumplings. And I had sweet pancake to eat. But honestly, I demolished it.
You did.
But I think between like the acid of like all the coffee I drink and all the spices, I feel a little under the weather. My throat's a little raw. I'm not gonna lie. A little raw Rihanna Grande.
I can't have steak for at least a month.
How many rounds? But I feel like we did good. I think we did at least like 5 rounds, 4 rounds. We started strong. Yeah, but we started really strong, and then
honestly, like my hot tip for this: if you ever do Korean barbecue, start with the steak. Don't end with the steak.
No, don't end with the steak. It's too much. It's too greasy, and there's not a lot of seasoning.
And it's tough to eat because it's dried out onto the.
Yeah, if you leave it on there too long, definitely get some sauce with it. Continue. Yeah,
but so next year we will.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go again. Gen barbecue.
Birthday.
Yeah, for my real birthday. And it's gonna be excellent. And we're not gonna order any steaks.
No steaks.
We're gonna do strictly brisket rolls and bulgogi.
Yeah. They had the other people that were to the left of us.
Oh yeah, there was a table before us. It was a mom and a daughter.
How to fucking eat
they had hot pot and they had soup.
Everything.
They had appies going. They had literally twice they had dropped like the beef rolls just on the fucking thing, and we're fucking it up. And then also our waiter, aka my hater, was like, you don't have to cook it in the center. You can cook it on the side.
Oh, Keith.
Fucking Keith.
Was it Keith or Heath?
No,
Finally.
it was Keith.
Okay, fine.
I thought it was Pete, and then I saw his name. I saw his name tag, and then I was like, "Oh, it's Keith," because you couldn't hear anything the manager or the waiter was saying.
I couldn't hear him at all.
It wasn't even that loud. I feel like it was also the music. Shout out to the gays.
By the way, the music there is like what? Music from 2012. The majority of the music.
Yeah, it's very like club 2010s mix. Yeah. Like what you pre-game to. Oh yeah, they did play a lot of Ariana. They were like
a lot of Selena Gomez too. In general, the whole plaza.
There was
playing a lot of Selena Gomez.
We went to Daiso. No, we didn't go to Daiso. We went to Tesso. We went to 89 Degrees, and we also went to the anime store and H Mart. But H Mart wasn't really playing music.
No, did they even play music there?
I think no, occasionally.
It's like soft elevator music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ariana was everywhere.
Yeah, at Tesla Life, we heard 3 Selena Gomez songs.
So yeah, they were blasting it.
Ariana. It's a combination. Slayana.
Yeah.
Selena, Ariana.
Is there anything else you want to share before we have to cut this bitch off?
No, but what's your slay of the week?
Oh, my slay of the week.
Remember something you like or you something
I like, something I hate. You can go first because I have to think about it.
I also have to think about it.
Damn. Okay.
But
girl,
I guess
we got 30 seconds.
Something I like.
Okay. Go.
Fortnite. I started playing Fortnite.
Oh, the Peter Griffin skin.
I ain't even close to getting that skin. You have to be level of like 50 or 60.
John asked me to buy him V-Bucks.
You need a lot of V-Bucks.
You know, a lot of V-Bucks. I know.
Yeah, I would recommend you sign him up for the Fortnite crew.
Oh yeah, but you
bought
that.
Subscription. Because that gives you 1,000 V-Bucks. But here's the thing.
We're not advertising Fortnite. No,
here's the thing. We're not advertising I'm just giving you a fucking cheat. Sign up for the Fortnite crew because then you can level up to level 25 for discounted V-Bucks. Okay. And then you could get closer to the Peter Griffin skin without doing all that garbage.
My slate of the week, which is me slay hating, is my fiance's fucking truck getting stolen at Planet Fitness like 3-4 weeks ago, and then it reappearing crossing the fucking border into Mexico.
And the bright side, your fiance's old car is now a Mexican citizen.
Oh, it is, I guess.
So we love dual citizenship
car vehicle. Yeah. All right. I think that's all that we have. I need to go to bed. Goodbye and good night.
Bye. Your camera's also going to die.
I know. It's so close to dying.